Do not call people albino. Call them blond African, or blond Afro descendant, or blond Afro American. A few days ago, I met a new person. I was getting out of transportation, and she come to me, and she said to me, "Hey, I come to you." She just asked a few basic questions, and she said to me why she approaches me, and she said, "I approach you that I quote her. She said, "I approach you because you are an albino." Right away, I just correct her, saying that no, you approached me because I'm blonde. And she told me that she saw some report on African on Africa, and it touches her, and we talked about that. And while talking with her, she made me aware of something. She made me aware that I became aware of something. Sorry, I became aware that we have been conditioned since little guys, since we're little, to call people albino. And how did I see that? It's because she told me that she met white people with albinism, and she saw and she said, I quote her again. She said, "I saw they were blonde, but they are blonder than usual. I did not understand at first, but now I get it. They were albino." And she corrected herself. She said, "No, no, 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 they are blonde." I said, "Yes, they're blonde." And that's the same for us. But we, blonde African, we are called albino because we're being conditioned that way, and people mistake that. So no, we're not albino except in a medical center or an hospital. But in daily life, we are blonde African. Yes, we are blonde African. I mean, do you see the color of this hair? It's my natural hair. My hair are blonde. I do not wear any wigs or braid or whatever. It's my natural hair. It is blonde. It has always been, and it will stay that way. So a person who wears blonde hair is called blonde. So yeah, I'm from Africa, and I'm blonde. Second of all, a person is not a pathology. I mean, when you see somebody who is blind, do you call him, "Hey, blind? How are you, blind? Hey, yeah, I see blind somewhere. Yeah, I see. Yeah, he's blind." Somebody who have, the spots when you red hair. Do you call him, "Hey, Spot? How are you, Spot? Are you good, Spot?" Yes, but that's great. No, you call him by his or her first name because you are well raised, isn't it? So, as we are not our albinism, you can't call us albino and stating that it's normal because it's not. You have to call people for what they are, a man or a woman, by the first name their parents gave them at the birth. And then, yes, if you want to talk about this person and say, yeah, the blonde African, I'll talk to me about the blonde Congolese to make people remember what I just, send a text. We just exchange phone numbers with the person. And I want her to remember me and say, hey, it's the blonde Congolese. That's what I say. So you can say something like this or something else. But no, we are not our albinism. We are not an albino except in a medical center. And first of all, there's this thing, this behavior, this attitude, which is called respect and courtesy. Yes, that these two words that become so unfamiliar to many people, but fortunately in this earth, there is still people with us respect. And I told you this story of this young lady because she approaches me with courtesy and respect. She did not shout albino or uh, Diandra forests when she saw me or nonsense things like that. No, she come to me and she talked to me for of something about something, sorry, that concerns me directly. That's the reason why when you're in the streets, it's really, really rude to be with a person, with a blonde African, to be near a blonde African, and talked about it, like saying, saying words like, yeah, you know, I know albino, and they blah 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 blah, blah whatever the following sentence can be. It's very rude, and you know, there is a thing that you have to know. In French, we say that the freedom, your freedom stops where the freedom of the other person begins. So accept in case, unless the person, the blonde African, or the blonder white, the blonder Asian, the blonde Asian, ask you something, demand something from you. You are not allowed to make any comments like out loud. Yeah, like it is an experience or some tools or some object that you are contemplating. No, it's a human being, and normally your parents have teach you respect. And respect, it is to respect that there is people you may not like. You may think that they are beautiful or ugly or not like you want, but you have to respect them because God, the universe, create them the way they are, and as if, unless, if they did not ask you anything, you have nothing to say. That's all, period. Respect and courtesy. Just read a little of my memo back then. And voila! So, now when you see a blonde African or a blonde Asian or a blonde white, you know how to approach them with courtesy and respect. And you know that your comments maybe or are not welcome if the person did not ask you anything. If she did not ask you anything, just keep your comment to yourself. Or if you want to make a comment or have a question, have the courtesy and the respect to go to them, ask the question. Not this being all you sitting near the person with your friend and you are doing the know it all. I know, no, you don't know. Yeah, really, you don't know. You don't know. We know that it's always the foolish one who are talking the most, because the one who really knows, you pay to have a knowledge. You pay to see them in conference, or maybe they may do a free conference, but you have to go to them, really. So respect and courtesy. Thank you for watching this video, and I see you soon. Bye.